Thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm Natalie Naita, and I will be doing your weekly source energy message and guidance today. Thank you for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box down below. So now let's get into intercession. Family of the light and dark, of all dimensions, realms, galaxies, and constellations. Only the ones of the highest frequencies of love are called upon and welcomed into this reading and into this space, with the understanding you serve the good of all, and the good of all is what you serve. We give you thanks and honor and praise for your service to our highest good, and for your messages of love, light, and guidance. Clean, clear, purify me now as a vessel, making the vision plain for those with ears to hear and eyes to see. Thank you for your protection over this reading, me as a reader, and the hearts and minds of those meant to receive it. Amen and Ashe. What is a jump card for our message this week? What's a jump card for our source energy message? Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. First card out is Restore. I feel like with the energies on the planet right now, with Pluto in retrograde, let me check. Pluto is in retrograde right now, and so is Saturn. Saturn is going retrograde tomorrow, and Jupiter will be going retrograde 4 days from now. So with these retrograde energies and these shadow retrograde energies, I feel like we're being given more time to restore ourselves, to come back into our right minds, because we have lost our minds in thinking that this world, the world that we were just coming out of, the old world, was the way to be, that was life. It wasn't. So we're being restored into a new order of how things should move according to spirit. Not according to man's law, but according to spirit. Spiritual law. So we're being restored as spiritual beings back to spirituality. The true essence of ourselves. That's what we're being restored back to. And families are being restored too. Children's relationships are being restored with their parents. Marriages are being restored. Friendships that you thought were lost are being restored for better gains. They're being restored for a purpose, to prove a point of love. That's what this restoration is all about. It's bringing love back, the energy of love back to the planet. Purpose. As I stop shuffling, there's a purpose for this restoration. And it's a higher purpose, that to restore the planet back to itself. But first we have to restore ourselves back to ourselves. And this is the purpose. Okay. Bottom of the deck as I took it out, crown chakra. It's the connection to your highest self, allowing the restoration on high to happen in the below, restoring you to your original form, Who you are in the spirit is who you are becoming. Okay. I'm going to get 4 cards from my energy deck. So there's restoration to your dreams that's happening too. See, this root chakra here is you getting back to creation. You getting back to being a creative being. And showing those creative gifts. Sharing it with the world. There seems to be a disconnect between your creative energy and the energy of the world. It wasn't conducive for what you plan on doing. But the energy is ripe for it right now. And going forward, the energy will be ripe for your creations. People will be more receptive to receiving it, whereas before they weren't. You also need to come up out of thinking so low about yourself. This is always using your primal instincts to solve problems. Right? You can't always do that. That's a cycle that's closing out. Bottom of the deck. Healer of the ages. See, this is why you can't always use force to solve problems, right? Because a lot of you are magicians. You have healing hands. You have a healing mind. You know, your heart is light. That alone, your energy alone is healing, right? So you can't be weighed down by anything because of that energy. That energy, that healing energy that restores people. You can't allow it to be bogged down by that. Goddess of the Moon. So there are secrets being shared. This can either go either way, male or female. It's the secrets being shared with you about how to restore yourself and the world. People closest to you. And for some of you, this restoration, healing energy, this creative force is attracting a love match for some of you. You being in a restoring energy all the time, being in a healing energy, brings in a love interest, brings in somebody you can care about and who cares about you too, who's a compassionate, loving person, which is what some of you have been praying for. And it's victorious. It's a successful type of relationship. Should you choose to embark on it, it's a success. And it alleviates financial constraints. You won't have to worry about money anymore with this person, whoever they are. Like they'll invest in you. Whoever this person is, they'll invest in you. They'll invest in your dreams too. And you don't have to worry about them wanting something from you. They don't want nothing from you. That's how their heart is. They're very giving, especially to good people. So just receive it, okay? Yep. King of Wands and the Ten of Cups is the next card out from the tarot deck. So I feel like some of you did receive healing. You did go through a healing process, and because you went through the healing process, your family and business endeavors were successful. And because you went after your business endeavors and they were successful, your emotional life became successful too. So you focused on your business. You know, you got your finances restored. You restored your finances. And from restoring your finances and going after your dreams and your business endeavors, you became emotionally balanced. You had more time to seek out spirit, to build your relationship with spirit, make it more abundant. Queen of Wands. She's a fire starter. She gets what she wants. Anything that she puts her hand to is a success. So we're going after success this week. We're not allowing anything to stop us, are we? No, not. Because we're continuing our healing and restoration, right? And celebrating with our families. Families are very happy for us. Families being restored and celebrating with you. You know, major accomplishments. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. There's a lot of wands here. There's 1, 2, 3 wands. This is making a decision to move on another venture. After you're done celebrating with the family and stuff, you know, you're thinking about your next move, the next successful move. Because we're not moving in doubt anymore. We're being restored back to our highest self. So we're on high vibrations. Does that mean that negative vibrational things not going to come around? Of course they are. But we think about them differently. Knight of Cups. No matter what happens, we're always expecting good. We're looking at things from a higher perspective. 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Always from a higher perspective, and we will always be celebrated. Our higher self, angels, demons. Yes, your demons celebrate you. Yes. Okay, your ancestors, they're all celebrating your decision to keep walking forward. I'm going to get a clarifier on this Knight of Cups. Can I get a clarifier on this Knight of Cups, please? What did I say? Like, you're expecting victory, good news always coming in because you're in that vibration. That is what you're attracting. That is what you're attracting. Is being celebrated on high. What did I say about your angels and the celestial bodies celebrating you? There goes the sun and the moon, mom and dad celebrating. And you looking all victorious and royal. I'll put that right there. And down at the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles. Being academic and studious with your endeavors. Knowing exactly what you're doing. before you make a move, or before you even accept any offers. You know everything about it. You've read the fine print for all my Virgos. Right? You know what's up. Let's go into the earth magic. There are people that will come in and want to do business with you, but they're not very good people to do business with, and you know this, but they don't think you know this. They don't think you know about them, but you do. And when they come around you, it's just, you're not even testing your intuition. Your intuition is being sharpened by these people when they come around, okay? Just understand that they're getting you to realize that your intuition is on point and it will never lead you wrong. All right. So the first card out of completion, first card out of the deck of the earth magic is full moon completion. Didn't we just come off of a Scorpio full moon? Yep. A lot of that was a sealing. That Scorpio moon was a sealing of many people's transformation. The transformation is complete by that full moon. It's completed. Does it mean that it's perfected? No. It just means that it's completed. Now the next phase is perfecting your transformation. For you to get acquainted with yourself, your new self now. Right? Because you are your ancestors' return. The generations of your ancestors, you are the sum total of them. So you're actualizing their dreams now. Their dream is complete. What they should have done is completed in that cycle of that moon. The transformation is complete. You did the work. This is why the restoration had to happen, because the transformation is complete, and because that was a war zone. That last transformation, that last transition, it was a war zone. So restoration now needs to happen for you to get reacquainted with you, your real self. Okay. You better come on out. The ancestors better show themselves. Okay? They're showing up strong in your timeline. Working with your ancestors this week, making sacrifices on your altar. I mean, cooking food for them, buying flowers for them, putting little trinkets on your altar. Give thanks to your ancestors for them staying true to their end of the bargain. Okay? Clouds shape-shifting. Yeah, you're transforming. You're becoming a higher being. You're becoming something that most people won't even recognize. Some people can't even tell the shape of a cloud. What is that? They don't know what shape a cloud is. It just has a shape, right? They're not going to be able to pinpoint you. You're too high for them. You're way too high for them. Because what? Your ancestors are moving you into new beginnings. Fresh, clean slate. New beginnings. You're not starting over, you're just beginning anew. Right? Clean slate. Pure as ever, as pure as rain. Water wash away anything. It Water is a purifying device, as long as it is a purifying element. It's a cleansing agent. It washes away any residue of the old and leave nothing but clean, clear slate for you to work with, right? Because blessings abound. Rainbow is significant to a covenant that God made with us, that he will prosper us and not do us any harm, as long as we keep up our end of the bargain. To do no harm, do as thou wilt, and do no harm. Okay. Let's get a few cards from the Wisdom Oracle deck. Great reading. And for some of you, your ancestors live in crystals. Find out what your crystal is and get that and put it on the altar. Your ancestors are in your crystals, or carry some crystals around with you. Your ancestors live in them. And crystals will help you stay grounded, especially amethyst. Amethyst, black tourmaline. Ooh, you're gonna need those crystals to protect you as you're moving into the land of milk and honey. See, this is abundance. This is being taken care of. This is not having worry of lack. It's number 6. It's being balanced in your spiritual walk and in your physical walk, as above so below. It's being prosperous all around. Next card out is building blocks. Number 10. It's number 28 boils down to a 10, boils down to a 1. Means you're setting foundations in these new beginnings. And setting up these foundations also with your ancestors. Many of you are working very closely with your ancestors. And that's the way it should be. You work very closely with your ancestors to make sure that that cycle is closed out. And you never have any chance of returning there. And whatever you thought you lost in that cycle, it will be restored to you tenfold. Whatever you thought you lost in the last cycle, whatever you're building now, it will be restored to you in your building tenfold. Bottom of the deck, all that glitters. Just try not to be too superficial. Try not to let it be all about the physical and what you can gain from a situation. Try not to be too fake. Try not to be fake at all. Okay? Whatever it is, it is. Whatever it is not, it is not. Don't try and gloss it. And pay attention to things that are too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, it usually is. Into the trap of this physical world. You can't take any of it with you. But it can be there when you get wherever you're going, though. That's some alchemy for my people. Oh, you see? Oh, yes. You're going into a whole new life, baby. A new life that you're going to need to spread your wings in. You're going to have to get used to this new life. You're not used to it. On this side, you're going to have to get used to it. So spend some time and get to know yourself, your new self, because it's only up from here. It's only up from here. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Yep. There's no other way for the wheels on the bus to go but round and round. It's inevitable what is happening. It is spirituality. Spirit mandates that this happen for you. That you move into a new life, that you be restored, that you find love, that you become successful emotionally, financially, mentally successful. But you fall into feeling like you're by yourself, like there's no one around you, like your ancestors aren't with you. You tend to feel that way. Is that a 5? Yeah. Change the way you feel this energy here. You're not alone, and you never will be. Sometimes you may feel that way. But when you do feel that way, that's an inclination for you to get closer to your ancestors. Whenever you feel this, it's for you to get closer. Okay? Definitely ask why. Why do you feel like this? You have no reason to feel like that. This is a 4. Ask yourself why and tell the truth. And you can build foundations from there. Let me get a drop card from Whispers of Healing. Just one. Just one. Thank you. That's 2. I'll take it. It says transform and modify. 35, number 8, 20, and 2. So in this transformation that you just made, there are little tweaks and modifications that you need to do so you can function better, so you know how to maneuver and move in this new life, right? In this new transformation. You have to make modifications to your transformation according to you, not according to anybody else. So it suits you better. It's kind of like a suit. You know, when you go and get alterations to your suit. That's what it's like. Okay, my love. Keep transforming, keep growing, keep moving, and move with your ancestors, my love. Okay? Love you.